attraction, you might call me Iris. You ain't never met a girl like this.
So first I'm going to plait the hair, so that is where you're going to loop your lock extension, or is it over or under, whichever. But just to see how the process gets started, that's the film, not the finale, but how it's supposed to look. So you see the two and they look magnificent. And don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe as you're watching the video. So first I'm going to put my finger between the hair, then pull it through with the crochet hook. Then I'm going to pull it so that one side has a long piece, one side has a short piece. Then I'm going to start to wrap the hair around the client's natural hair until it blends in with the already pre-made lock. So when wrapping, try to wrap as close to the top, I guess you can say. Just try and wrap where you're not seeing the hair underneath. Wrap it close together, and you're going to tie a loop so the hair doesn't unravel. And as you go, you keep making loops so the hair stays intact and it doesn't pull out. Then if that piece is finished, you're going to do the same and add more hair. And short, put one side short, one side long, and then you're going to wrap, and then you're still going to continue and make the loops as well so it doesn't fall out of place and doesn't get messed up. So you're gonna wrap up as well. You're gonna wrap up, come back down, wrap again, so it is all in one basically, or it has a unified look. And still it helps to keep the hair from separating, because if you don't intertwine the two pieces that you join, then you're gonna have the lock sliding off and you're gonna have like the colored part, then in the middle it's black, then it continues. So you have to do it where they're both basically entwined, if that's the correct word. So here I'm also adding more hair. So there's the client's hair. You can put the hair above it if the person is longer than the actual hair that you have. But you will further down, you will see other ways, because I changed from doing this method, because I don't want when the client is pulling out their hair, they end up cutting their hair. So you will see another step at how to do it if the client's hair is like that. But still, you're just gonna continue wrapping and put enough hair it covers the hair. To see right there, to see that a black piece left out, then you're gonna cover that as well and blend it in with the rest of the hair. And also don't forget, as you're wrapping, you're going to spray your got to be spray or ebony spray, or people use glue, they can use glue as well, and you're gonna wrap it with it so the hair doesn't unravel. But easiest thing to do is just use ebony spray, got to be spray, and the spray on it, and then you wrap it or palm roll it so it does not let loose, and it won't, because it's really strong enough to hold the locks together and seal the end. First, you're going to use your ebony or whatever gel you use just to make the part sleek before you add the pre-lock. So I'm going to use my comb and gently comb the hair together so it is uniform and just looking neat. Then I'm going to divide the hair in 3 for those who are learning to plait for the first time. So just plait the hair and ensure that you're not doing it too tight, because if it's done too tight, then the client will have problems when wearing the hair, because it's gonna be too tight and it's gonna pull on their scalp and it can cause headaches when the hair is too tight. So you don't want to plait it too tight to cause problems, because you already have to wrap it already, and when you wrap it, it's gonna be secure enough, so you don't need to do it too tight. But it's because I use the gel, probably it looks tight from you watching, but it's not. So first you're going to use a latch hook, pull it. Oh, this is another method. I made a mistake. But you can have it like this, where you just put the hair right at the root as well, and then wrap it over it. But if you do this, sometimes it will have a bud. You'll be too fat at the root, so you don't want it to look too bulky. But I think I pull it out. Let's see, I'm not sure, but yeah, you don't want it to have that big bump right there, because it's gonna be bigger than how you want it to be. And see how fine the extensions are. Yeah, so we do not do that. So we're gonna unwrap that. You can just pull it here and pull it through, and it comes out easily. So I'm going to put my latch hook through the plait further down, far from the root, and make the loop right there. Pull it through and hit the knot. Then I'm going to add my hair now from the root, so we don't have that bulky look. And especially if you use like dark hair or whichever color that matches your hair, then it will look like a knotless look in a way. You will have the big knots around the root. So if your hair was black now, it would just blend in and it would kind of like relax. So yeah, so you're gonna put it through the loop to hit the plait, put it in the latch hook, put it through. Then we're going to make one side longer, one side shorter. Then we can start wrapping. Wrap. Let's wrap the hair. So you go 1, 2, do that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it time to make the knot? Girl, you should be making a knot. But yeah, you just wrap it until it's blending with the lock extension. Here I'm adding more hair. Yes, so you just wrap. It's just basically wrapping, nothing too hard. You just wrap, and if you want the messy look, you just do it loose. Put your finger through the hair. You know to do the messy look. Put your thumb on the base of the hair. Then you're going to push your finger through the what do you call that hair again? Marley hair. And then you wrap it over it, so that it's gonna create a loop, and that's gonna make it look messy. So here I'm using the ebony spray to ensure that the hair does not unravel and it stays secure. And I'm going to palm roll that so it just locks it in, and that's how you get it. So you see it blends in with the extension. Also, after you put your glue, if the hair at the top is still not enough, if the hair at the bottom is not blending in because it's probably too thin, then you can add more hair over it, or vice versa. If the hair at the top is not big enough than the extension, or like the extension, then you can add more hair when you have sprayed the glue on it. Yep. So here is a close-up of how the locks look. They are different shade, but it still came out beautiful, and it still looks beautiful. I'm just showing you how they look like all in one, like they have been wrapped. You have been wrapping from the root itself. So you want to ensure that it is done neatly. It may take some time, but you want your work to look neat, so it takes patience. So here I am just adding on the extensions on all the hair, so it feels as if it is so it feels as if it's done faster. So I just plait out the full row, then added the extensions, and then went over, so I didn't have to do it one because it was time consuming to do it one by one. It took a time. So this kind of did help to make the process will go faster. So I'm just put it in, pull it through the loop, and then that's it basically. So here when I was explaining how to do the messy or bohemian look, you put your finger on the base of the hair and then push it through the Marley hair. So it won't just be flat and it will just look more natural. So here we're wrapping up, wrapping down, make the knot. Yeah, and ensure to remember to use your glue. See that? It's so pretty. I love it. So pretty. It's very beautiful. They all look the same or similar. It's nice. Very nice. So for these you might see them looking more bigger, but I apply the same amount of hair, but because in the middle of her hair is much more thicker than the back, so those were bigger, and we ran out of hair, so we had to do them big as well, do the parts big. So that's why the hair was fatter, because the root was bigger than the others at the bottom, but it did still turn out good. So this is the next view. I don't know if I think like I was wrapping with my other hand, wrapping the other way. I'm not sure, but I just it looks away from this angle, me watching it now. But as I said, we were running out of hair, and I had to we had to unravel the locks, because we had a lot of extra locks. Unravel those locks and use at the front, so that's why they look a bit different. But here is the finished look. It's so beautiful. Came out really well, and she loved it, and the style that we did, it was pretty. She had a party and she did use some chopsticks, and I'm telling you, it was really nice. But as I said, just because we don't have enough hair, right, those at the top are kind of big, but as I said, it was styled and it looked really, really beautiful. Here it is. This was so pretty bad, like me and that. So tell me how I did. Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn off the post notifications so you don't miss a video. Bye. Thanks for watching.
Baby, come on.
Subscribe now.